Welcome to Scare Talk, a horror movie podcast for horror fans. This podcast will cover horror movie reviews, ratings, and rankings. Now for your hosts, Danny and
Joel. Okay, this is Scare Talk. I am Danny, and I'm here with... Put up your new calendar, Katrina.
What the heck? Okay. Hi.
And January, Joel.
Oh, guys,
Okay.
what's up? Oh, man. This
Yeah.
has to be put out on January 1st now.
Yeah, because you got to get the calendar up.
Yeah, get that calendar up. And it's January, or maybe at the end of December. I don't know what day I'm going to post this. But the reason why I have these goofy names is we're going to talk about 2023 movies that have not been released, and basically the ones we're most excited about.
Yes.
So we're going to do this similarly to the last episode with the top 5 worst, where we're just going to kind of name some movies, talk about them, and then at the end we will rank them individually on how excited we are.
Okay.
All right, Katrina, do you have
I
movies?
have a couple.
Okay, you have a couple.
Oh, I have a couple. Just a couple.
But they're good ones.
Okay, all right.
So, in no particular order, I'm going to name them.
Yeah.
So we're just doing one.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Megan.
Megan.
Okay.
It's one of the first
Oh.
ones to come out.
That's January.
I
Right
am
there.
so excited to see this one.
I don't know. It looks like Chucky.
I know.
Yeah.
With the girl
It's basically the 2019 Chucky.
Yeah.
Well, that's the
Child's
thing
Play.
is, I loved the 2019 Chucky.
Yeah.
And then this one's with like a girl, and she's like
Mhm.
got that creep vibe of, almost like orphan style.
Okay.
Like,
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm so excited for this. The trailer, I felt like did a good job at getting you hyped, but not giving away too much. There was one trailer that came out, because I think there's a couple trailers now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And one of them I saw and like stopped watching because I was like, okay, it's starting to give away too much.
Yeah.
So, you know me and trailers.
Yeah.
I think the listeners know by now.
So I heard something about this being rated PG-13.
It's
Is that
PG-13,
true?
yeah.
Uh,
Yeah, I looked it up, which is lame because it does show some of the kill scenes, which with an R rating would be pretty intense and pretty cool.
Yeah.
But they can't really. They're gonna have to not show some of that stuff on PG-13 rating. So it's kind of a AI slasher movie. Just we can't see the slashing going on. So, but having said that, it is on my list as well. I am looking forward to it. It's a good way to kick off the year, I think.
Yeah, I think it's January 5th.
Yeah, it's either 5th or 6th, I think, when
Yeah.
it comes out. So it's definitely the first week
6th.
of the year.
6th? Okay.
Yeah. So,
Right.
so yeah, I am looking forward to that one as well.
I did
It's just-
write that one down.
Oh,
We'll
okay.
just say that much.
Okay. I was
all right,
not
Joel,
expecting
let's-
you to even have it.
let's go with the next one for you that you want to
All
throw out
right.
there.
So mine. Okay, so this might be an honorable mention for me because I don't know if it necessarily qualifies, but
Okay.
it is called Cocaine Bear, and this movie looks so ridiculous, but so good.
Yeah, I saw the trailer. Yeah, I wrote it down as well. So Katrina, if you don't know what this is, it's basically a bear
Cocaine
on
bear.
cocaine.
It's
bear on
literally
cocaine.
what it is.
Yeah, and going
Yeah.
around and killing people. So,
and it's Ray Liotta's last movie he ever did.
Yeah, I saw him in it. I was like, oh wow,
Yeah.
I didn't know he had, he had something sitting there that we hadn't seen yet. So
yeah. So what a movie to go out on, Cocaine Bear.
Imagine if he
fun.
passed away from an overdose or something. That would be crazy.
The bear?
That would be
Ray
Liotta. And this is based on a true story. So
yeah,
there's that
what
too.
I saw.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
It's so dumb. Yeah, so I wrote that one down as well. Should be interesting. We'll see.
Yeah. I'm looking forward to it. So I don't know if it qualifies, so it's an honorable mention. It looks more comedy than it does horror, but it's gonna have some pretty intense attacks. So
yeah. All right. So for me, the first one I'll mention is Renfield.
It's on my list.
This is a Nicolas Cage.
Okay, that's the Nicolas Cage one.
Yeah, Nicolas Cage, like a vampire. I think he's like Dracula's brother.
Dracula, yeah. He's Dracula.
I don't think he plays Dracula. He plays like someone related to Dracula or something. I don't know. That's what I read.
This
I could be wrong.
Nicolas Cage's Dracula.
Okay. Well, either way, Nicolas Cage, horror, Dracula, sounds interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm hoping it's not too serious. I'm hoping with Nick Cage in there, there's gonna be some
as Dracula. Come on, you can't really.
Yeah, you can't take it too serious.
Too seriously.
Yeah. I feel like he used to be a very serious actor, and I'm hoping.
Oh, he was. Yeah, back in the '90s, he was. Yeah. He was in a bunch of serious movies. Yeah. But he's. Yeah.
I don't want him to go back to that. So I'm hoping, because Dracula is pretty serious. That's a pretty serious movie. So I'm hoping.
I mean, Willy's Wonderland was as serious as it gets. So,
I mean, he was pretty serious in it.
Yeah.
He was so serious. So
I love that movie. It's just a good, fun, stupid movie. But yeah. I'm hoping this one. We haven't gotten a trailer for it yet, so I don't know what to expect with it. But yeah, I'm hoping it's not too serious, like you were saying, because it's Nicolas Cage.
Yeah.
But it is Dracula too, so it could go either way for sure.
Yeah.
As I was looking up movies coming out in 2023 and I saw Nicolas Cage, I'm like, okay, that's going on my list. I love Nicolas Cage and want to see any movie he's in, so
okay,
definitely.
All right, so that's on your list too.
Oh yeah.
And it's on yours, Joel?
It's on my list.
Okay.
Not sure where it's gonna go on my list, but it's on my list.
All right.
Order wise.
I don't have any order to my list.
Okay.
I don't either. I have a couple. I know honorable mentions, but I don't know about an order yet.
All right. Well, I have an order, but I'm not telling you them in order.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh man, you're going out of order. Lazy talk.
And I'll put it in order at the end.
So Renfield isn't number 10 on your list?
No, it's not.
Or an honorable mention?
No, you don't know where it is.
No, I don't. That is true.
All right, Katrina, what's your next one you want to throw in there?
Okay, I think you guys could all guess if you know
Scream
that
6?
this is coming out. No.
Oh. Wait.
There's a lot of movies coming out next year. I don't know what you're talking
the
about.
one that I am going to be excited about, Haunted Mansion.
Oh, yeah, I saw that on there. That's right.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, Joel, what's your next one?
Oh,
I mean, once you've seen Haunted Mansion, you've already seen this one, even though it's not out yet. So I doubt they're going to do anything different.
Well, here's the thing. I just saw Haunted Mansion for the first time. So, to me, this is
She
fresh
thought it came
and
out this year.
exciting.
So.
Yeah. So it's another Haunted Mansion next year. Wow. Back to back.
You're like,
back to back Haunted Mansion. Not 25 years apart from each other. It's crazy.
Nice. All right. So,
oh, man.
all right,
So
we'll see where that lands on your list.
Yeah. Top 3, I'm calling it.
All right, Joel. What do you got next?
All right. So my next one is Knock at the Cabin.
Nice.
I love M. Night. He's definitely had some movies that are not great, but there's actually I haven't seen Old yet, so I don't know. But there's definitely some that are not great, but he has some of to me, some of the best horror movies. And I don't know. I will always give him a chance. This movie looks interesting enough. I am curious to know what is going on in this movie.
Yeah. It's a good trailer.
Dave Bautista. It is. It is a really good trailer.
Yeah.
I like Dave Bautista. He's shown that he's actually a pretty talented actor.
Oh, yeah. I like him, too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's probably very different movies than you like him, but...
I've seen a couple of movies with him. He's more of a comedic. He's more comedic than he is anything that I've noticed. But yeah, this movie looks good. I want to know what the twist is. I want to know what's gonna happen. Yeah. This is based on a story.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So it's not an original idea. It has a different title. I remember what the title was, but Cabin at the End of the World or something like that. Edge of the World, something like that. Some crazy title, but I like the premise, the concept. And yeah, I'm looking forward to it. So I'm hoping it's one of M. Night's better movies.
Yeah.
Because like I said, he's hit or miss with me and with a lot of people actually. But
this one comes out
February, I think.
Yeah, February 3rd.
Yeah.
And let me just read the synopsis real quick. While vacationing, a girl and her parents are taken hostage by armed strangers who demand that the family make a choice to avert the apocalypse.
Yeah.
So it's like a big, grand thing.
Yeah.
But it's going to take place in this cabin. So it's cool. I like the idea there. So we'll see.
Yeah.
We'll see.
I don't know how you can stretch that concept an hour and a half at least, because it doesn't really. I mean, you kind of already get what's going on in that one trailer, in that 1 2-minute trailer. So it's like, how are you going to stretch everything
there's
out?
Going to be a lot
that far.
I think that's going to happen.
There has to be, because it's
that is on my list as well. Nice. So we'll see where on my list.
Yeah.
All right. So my next one, we're gonna crank it up. We're going with Winnie the Pooh.
I was waiting.
Blood and Honey. Definitely on my list.
That's somewhere on mine too.
There is a trailer for this. It looks ridiculous and actually looks kind of good. Like it doesn't look. It looks like it's going to kind of take itself seriously to a certain degree.
Yeah, which I don't know how I feel about, because it's obviously a ridiculous concept, and they don't even look like the characters. They don't.
I think
he doesn't look like
Winnie
the Pooh. He looks like a guy that bought a Winnie the Pooh costume somewhere. It's
I mean, that's definitely what it is.
Well, yeah, but I mean, if you're gonna take yourself seriously as a movie, then you have to put some thought into your main character.
I mean, yes, it looks like a costume, of course, and that's what it is. But I think it's still kind of looks like him. Yeah, Piglet does not.
The costume, no, Piglet looks like a warthog.
Yeah.
So
that's not what Piglet was. Sorry, guys. I don't know if he eventually grows up to be a warthog or something, but that's not Piglet.
Yeah. So it looks ridiculous. The concept is ridiculous. But it looks like it might kind of be a little scary. So I'm very intrigued.
I hope it does. I hope it does well because I want to see a Tigger movie. I want to see the next movie with Tigger. I want to see Owl. I want to see Kanga and Roo.
The whole game.
I mean, we already saw that there was a gravesite for Eeyore, so he's already dead. So we're not ever going to see him.
Yeah, that's a bummer.
I want to see the rest of the gang.
Yeah.
We're getting Christopher Robin. Like,
let's see it all.
Yeah.
And then Bambi.
This is one that I refuse to put on my list. I know I will see it because of you.
It's going to be in theaters for at least one day.
That's been gotta go see it.
I'm having a hard time even thinking about supporting this. I am heartbroken about what they're doing to this beloved character.
Oh, there's already a showing time for February 15th in Rockland. 7 p.m.
Oh, man.
Oh, my gosh.
Know what you guys are doing that day?
Yeah.
That night?
Wait, what day?
February 15th.
Oh, yeah. Nope.
15th?
She's gonna...
Yeah.
Nope.
Oh, my God.
I got something going on that night.
I thought it was February 14th. I'm like, really?
It was almost a Valentine's Day movie.
Yeah.
It's a Wednesday.
Okay.
It's coming out on a Wednesday.
Oh, man.
That doesn't bode well. So yeah, I don't know. I had to throw that in there. It's on my list.
Yeah.
Get
it's on mine too.
excited.
I'm not sure where it's gonna be, but it's on my list. It might be an honorable mention. I don't know.
All right, Katrina.
Okay. So, the next one on my list, I'll say, is Unwelcome.
Unwelcome.
Yes.
All right.
I think I
what
saw
is this
that.
one about?
It's not on my list.
Okay. This is a married couple, Maya and Jaime, maybe, escape their urban nightmare to the tranquility of rural Ireland, only to discover
Malevolent
and murderous goblins lurking in the
goblins.
gnarled ancient woods at the
this
foot of their new garden.
Oh, okay.
I'm not going to read the rest because I don't
so
like...
garden gnomes are attacking them? What's going on?
Garden goblins.
Garden goblins.
I thought it would be fun to see something that that's in Ireland.
Mm-hmm.
It looks weird and
sounds weird.
Yeah, but the scenery looks really fun.
Okay.
Looking through the pictures and stuff.
Yeah.
I'm like, this would be fun to see the land.
Yeah, that's the thing. There's a few of these where we've actually seen a trailer, but most of the movies we're going to mention, we don't know too much about. We just know maybe a synopsis, and we have
we know they exist.
Yeah, and we maybe know some people in it, or the director, or it's part of a certain franchise or whatever. So, all right.
Yeah.
Unwelcome.
So,
is that Unwelcome?
Unwelcome.
Okay.
Yep.
Awesome.
It comes out.
I hope it's like Lawn Gnomes. That'd be cool.
Well, it comes out January 27th.
Oh, all right.
Wow, another January one.
It's coming soon.
Okay.
Man, they're just throwing everything in January and February, apparently.
Yeah.
I have some that I think aren't until like August, so.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Well, there's at least one that's all the way out in October for me.
Oh,
so.
yeah.
Oh.
There is. Oh, yeah, there is. All right. Joel, what's next?
All right. So the next one I'm going to mention is a TV show that's coming out called Fall of the House of Usher. Mike Flanagan's next show.
That's coming out next year?
Yeah, that's coming out next year.
All right.
So I'm not sure when next year, but...
What is it
called? Fall of the House of Usher.
Of Usher.
Yeah.
Usher.
This is a Edgar Allan Poe story or something?
Oh, okay. So it's not about Usher.
No, it's not about the singer.
The
pop star.
So
All
it's a
his
horror
confessions.
show directed by Mike Flanagan. He's
Okay.
doing an Usher show. No.
Yeah, he has a lot of confessions, so it's pretty horrific. The things he's done.
Do you know what this is
When
about?
I just know that it doesn't even have a release date for it yet. It just says 2023. I know that it's Mike Flanagan, and I know that it's a series of Edgar Allan Poe stories that he's putting into like one show.
Okay.
So Mike Flanagan and Edgar Allan Poe, I'm definitely there for. So.
Yeah. Did you see he is now going to be doing Amazon shows?
Yeah, I heard that he is not with Netflix anymore and that he's going to be with Amazon.
Yeah.
Not sure what that means for the quality of the shows he's doing.
Right.
Or movies he's going to be doing. Whether it's going to be better or worse.
Yeah.
But, yeah. So, I did hear about that. So.
Okay.
I was kind of, yeah. I wasn't like, I wasn't really anything about it because I don't really know what that means exactly. So I'm like, okay, well, he's not with Netflix. Okay, well, he's with another company.
Yeah.
Okay, that's almost as big as Netflix.
Right.
So, but yeah, I am really looking forward to that. I have not seen I've watched at least an episode or two of Midnight Club.
Yeah.
Which is his newest one that he's done on Netflix. But I haven't really heard too much about it yet. So
yeah. Okay. Cool. So the next one I'll mention is The Strangers.
Oh,
that is on my list.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't realize they had a new one.
Yeah. So this is actually supposed to be
first of a trilogy now.
Yeah, it's the first of a trilogy. I don't know if it's supposed to be a remake or just like a reboot. Just like a different story with the same name. I'm not sure.
Okay.
But Rennie Harlin is doing it.
He's not the one who did Halloween Ends, is he?
No.
Okay.
No.
No, he did one of the Nightmare on Elm Street films. He did Die Hard 2, I believe.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's done some good
ones. I think
ones.
Deep Blue Sea. I'm pretty sure he did that one too.
Yeah.
The classic Deep Blue Sea.
The Strangers is great. I really like the other two. I think it's kind of strange that they're like, I don't know. I feel like they're not that old of movies to redo already. Like, I feel like you could make a third one rather than going back to the first. I don't know. But they must have some sort of plan because they already have 3 lined up. So,
well, that's what the Jeepers Creepers guy said too. So we'll see.
That's true. But
we'll
this is being done by like a big company, like an actual production studio. So
with an actual like legit director attached to it.
Yeah. So I'm looking forward to it. Good home invasion slasher. Can't go wrong.
We got to review those movies. There is a couple of franchises that are on my list that we haven't done yet that are coming out with another one. So
yeah. All right, cool. Katrina, what do you got next?
Well, I'll tell you, I just added that because I love The Strangers.
Okay.
Nice.
That whole series. All of those so far I've liked.
All 2 of them.
All two of them.
I actually just bought the Strangers Pray at Night for $5 at Big Lots.
Wow. Nice.
No, it was $3.
Goodness.
Yeah.
Even better.
Blu-ray.
Wow.
Yeah.
Man. They're just like giving away movies on Blu-ray now.
Yeah.
Well, now everyone just streams them, so.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
Okay. I have this one on here because I think it's funny that I've been surprised that this isn't a movie already. Okay. And then I think it's funny how they are explaining this.
Okay.
I'm curious about it. It's an animation horror musical.
Okay. Oh, is this Dark Harvest or something?
No.
Oh. Okay.
Five Nights at Freddy's.
Oh.
Yes.
I think that was
animation musical.
Hold
on.
That's what it says. That's what it says.
What is it? What
animation
are you looking at here?
horror musical.
Oh yeah, it does say that.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
I mean, they are animatronics, and I guess they sing. So
yeah.
Go ahead.
This movie was on my honorable mentions in 2020. So
wait, hold on.
Because it's still in pre-production right now.
Wait.
Yeah, it doesn't have a date.
Yeah.
Of when it's coming. But it says 2000. It came up when I looked for 2023 movies.
Mm-hmm.
But it doesn't have a date, so I don't know.
Yeah.
Interesting.
What are you saying? Wait about?
Well, because when I look it up, it shows like a trailer for the video game.
Oh.
So I don't know, but it is on IMDb.
Yeah.
So
it's Blumhouse Productions.
Yeah,
is doing it.
It has a director and everything. So
yeah.
Under details, it's also known as Bad Cupcake.
Okay.
I don't know what that means, but
if they make this movie, I mean, I thought that's pretty much what
Willy's Wonderland was.
Yeah. And so
yeah.
I thought, I don't know. I'm interested. I'm definitely interested in watching this. And if it is a musical, I'm like, what the heck?
I don't know about that part of it.
Yeah.
And animated too. I don't know.
I don't want it to be animated.
How I feel about that either. But
it's Five Nights at Freddy's. It is animated.
Well, it's a video game. It's not like they're animatronics, but I think he was an actual human. Like he was the person you're playing was supposed to be an actual person, not like an animated person. Yeah. So
okay, well, this has been it's plans to start hold on.
So
I don't know. It's been up in the air for a while.
I could be just throwing out something that isn't actually.
No, it could definitely.
It's going to come out eventually.
Yeah.
So one of these years.
All right.
And it is saying that did it actually say 2023? I think it actually said 2023.
Yeah, on one of the lists it did. What is funny is my son has watched like these whole things about like the background behind the character and what the true meaning behind the game is.
Yeah, the lore and everything. There's
So I'm curious to see if that's added into the film and So
it probably won't be added to this one. If they plan on doing like a whole franchise around it, there's like 8 or 9 different games.
Yeah, so there are a lot of different ones.
There's a lot of stuff that they can do with this franchise.
Oh my gosh.
But so we could be seeing Five Nights at Freddy's for the next 20 years. So who knows?
Okay.
Well, there you go.
All right. Great one.
Yeah. If they eventually make it, I'll definitely watch it because I've played the first game. I've seen YouTubers play other ones too, so they're fun. They're fun games. Definite jump scare games for sure. They're pretty fun. I'll definitely watch it.
All right. Joel, what's next?
All right. So my next one is another TV show that's coming out in January called The Last of Us.
Oh,
yeah. Speaking of video games turned into movies, this was, and probably still is, I'm not a huge gamer by any means, but this is probably my favorite video game I've ever played. And I've seen the trailers for this show, and it looks really good, and like really spot on with how the game looks and everything. So I'm really hoping it does good. I'm really hoping it's it lives up to the hype of the game, because it's also a lot of people's, like, maybe not favorite video games, but it's in their, like, I've seen top 3 and 5 for gamers. It's definitely up there. So yeah, I can't wait.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But it's definitely more than just the zombie game. The story is a lot deeper than just that. Yeah. So
I haven't seen the trailer yet. I heard that it came out recently, so I'll have to check it out.
Yeah, the trailer came out from the time of recording this, like a week or two ago. I think so.
It's gonna be HBO Max, correct?
Yeah. Okay. It's on HBO.
Cool.
Yes.
All right. So the next one I'll mention, we'll just go for The Exorcist.
You're really jumping in there. All right.
Yeah. So, my list is not in order yet.
No.
So, I mean, I'm definitely looking forward to it. I mean, The Exorcist, still the scariest movie I've ever seen. We'll see what we can do with this one. I'm not excited about the director, but we'll see. I don't know.
Yeah. He's not writing it, though, so...
Yeah, he
has different people writing it.
He's not writing it. Okay.
No, he's not. No. But, I mean, Halloween and any of those 3 were not scary.
Yeah.
Necessarily. But Exorcist is supposed to be scary. And I just don't know if he's going to be able to pull that off.
Yeah. And Halloween lends itself to sequels, but The Exorcist, like, it's hard. Because you can make sequels about Michael Myers. It's easy. It's an easy thing to do. Just don't have him die every movie. But The Exorcist is one girl who's being possessed by the devil. So it's like, how do you stretch a story? And this is a direct sequel from the first movie.
Right.
So, I think the mom is going to be in this movie from the first movie.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So that's how they're continuing on.
She's going to be really old.
Yeah.
Is she like the same actress?
Same actress, yeah.
Oh, wow. That's cool.
Yeah. So that's one thing about David Gordon Green. He has a way of bringing people back from the original movies that these actors were in. He even brought John Carpenter back for the music in this trilogy. But yeah, so it's Ellen Burstyn is her name. Okay. She's the mom. And she's gonna be back in this one. So I am looking forward to seeing what he's able to do with this. Yeah. But it is gonna be difficult to do like an actual trilogy on The Exorcist. Like, I don't know how he does it. Like, one movie is fine, but like a trilogy, like I don't know.
Yeah, we'll see. Just what you need from The Exorcist is a legit, scary, unsettling movie. Yeah. And I just feel like you can't do that in Hollywood. Like, it's just, these days it needs to be more of like a lower budget independent film. To do like an actual scary movie. So like something with a big production, I just feel like is not going to be scary, but we'll see. I'm hoping it is.
So, all right. Well, I looked it up, and one of the writers did the screenplay for Firestarter and Halloween Kills. So,
all right.
And that's one of the like 2 writers of this movie. So, all right. So I don't know. It kind of takes
October
away
13th.
my
December 13th?
October 13th.
October.
Yeah, so that was one of the October ones.
October movies
2
to look forward to.
Yeah.
What is your other movie?
Oh, I have one in October.
Oh, I have one. I thought this is what you were talking about, Joel.
Yeah, I did too.
Well, yeah, this one is the one I was talking about.
No, I thought this next one is the one you were
talking about. Oh, okay.
Should I say
I
it?
know. I know.
Okay.
I know which one it is.
I'm going to say it.
All right, go for it. It's
Saw 10.
X. Socks.
Oh, socks.
Socks.
I never thought of it like that.
Socks.
I remember when
Yeah.
we were going through the Saw series and we were talking about Spiral. We were like, okay, they have to make another one because they're on the 10th. And they've been using the Roman numerals, so we need to see in Saw X. And
yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Here
and
we
they
are.
did it. They listened to our episode.
Yes.
That's why they did this.
Yeah.
Exactly. They wouldn't have thought of that otherwise.
Yeah.
They've been doing Roman numerals for all the other movies. What do we do for Saw 10? I don't...
Well, when I looked up the movies, it came up as Saw 10. It did not come up as Saw X.
Yeah.
On IMDb, it came up as Saw X. So.
When I click on it, it still says Saw 10.
Yeah, it does say Saw 10.
IMDb. Yeah.
Yeah.
And it says plot is under wraps.
Yep. And it is set for October 27th. And Tobin Bell is back.
I was going to say the top cast is Tobin Bell.
There's one guy.
John Kramer.
Yep. It looks like the Saw 6 guy is directing it.
Which
he also did The Strangers. Looks like.
Oh.
I didn't know that. I think that's what it says.
Director.
Oh, he did Saw 3D as well. No, he didn't direct Strangers. He was a part of that film.
Yeah. Yeah, he did Saw 6 and 7. I don't... okay. I don't know how I feel about that. Those were pretty low on my list.
I think Saw 6 was pretty good. It was one. I mean,
that's just because it was followed by the worst of this franchise. One of the worst of the franchise, which was Saw 5.
Yeah. Well,
can't really get much worse than that.
Yeah.
Jigsaw was pretty bad. He was the editor on Jigsaw.
Okay. Well, in this one, Jigsaw is back.
Yeah, he's an editor.
I heard
editor on like 3 through 7, basically. He's the editor of.
Oh, okay. I heard this one's gonna take place like between 2 and 3. Something like that. They're
doing that requel thing.
Yeah. So yeah, because Jigsaw died in the third one, so if they're bringing him back, then it has to take place sometime when he was alive.
When he was alive.
And I heard it's going to be a very Jigsaw focused movie. He's going to be like the main focus of the movie, not necessarily a main character going through like traps.
Mm-hmm.
I heard it's going to be more about Jigsaw himself. So
what do we have to learn about that we don't already know?
I know
they've literally gone through his entire past through like all of the movies.
Yeah.
Like, what else do we need to know about him? Like that.
Maybe we need to know his childhood.
Oh, we're going way back.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what they have in store here. Spiral, I think, did pretty good.
Yeah.
So,
they should have just done a sequel to that. Like,
yeah, that's what I thought they were going to do.
I would have been fine with that. I like Tobin Bell. I think Jigsaw is a great character. It's just... how many movies past 3 can you really do with the same character?
Yeah.
Considering he died in 3. Like, this is Saw 10 right now. There's only been one movie so far that did not have him in it. And so, like, the story has gotten so convoluted and so ridiculous.
Yeah.
Obviously, it's on my list. I'm going to watch it. For sure.
Yeah. This is one of those, like VHS, like, you just have to watch it.
Yeah, exactly.
Even though you kind of know it's not going to be that great, still got to watch it.
Well, and it's going to be better than VHS.
Oh, yeah.
Well, probably better than
it better
99.
be better. Yeah.
Better be better.
Yeah. The last 3, honestly.
Yeah. So yeah, of course, Saw X is gonna get on the list for us.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah. So we'll see what they can do with it. All right, Joel, what do you got next?
Oh, it is me, isn't it?
Yep.
It is you.
All right. Well, let's just stay on franchises. Insidious 5.
Yeah.
Oh, I have that on my
Insidious
list.
Chapter 5.
Yeah.
I really like the first one. They've kind of gone downhill since that one.
Yeah, the first one's good. I rewatched that recently. It's a good one.
Yeah, it is a good one. And this is a franchise that we need to do at some point before this one comes out. But this one is going back to the original family.
Yeah.
And Patrick Wilson is actually directing this one.
Yeah.
Who is the main character of the first two, actually. They were both in the first two movies.
Yeah.
And so, yeah, I don't know anything about this movie, obviously. I mean, there is a synopsis on IMDb that says, the Lamberts 10 years after the last installment as Dalton begins college. I was like, okay, great. It doesn't really say a whole lot about the movie.
Yeah. Oh, it's called Insidious Fear the Dark.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that they had like a subtitle for it. Okay.
Yeah. That's a pretty cool subtitle.
Yeah.
And then you got Lee Winnell writing the story for it.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that.
Along with Scott Teems again. I just saw this guy for... He's the Firestarter in Halloween Kills. He's the Exorcist writer. Oh, man. All right, well...
Look at that guy. He's quite a character.
Yeah. So, you know, I'm hoping Lee Winnell is like the main writer of the story. But yeah, so I'm definitely looking for... Oh, yeah, he is quite a character. Just saw a picture of him. So, yeah, I like the movies. They've gotten kind of weird over, you know, the last 4 movies. But yeah, I think Lee Winnell actually directed the 3rd movie as well. He's the Invisible Man writer or director, so...
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And he's also in the first Saw movie, and he was in Insidious.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's in a couple of them, actually.
Yeah. That got me a little more excited since he's going to be a part of it. I feel like he's a real, like, good up-and-coming horror, like, writer, director.
Yeah.
He's pretty much exclusively been horror, so... Yeah, I have only seen the first 2. I haven't seen the other 2 that have come out.
Yeah.
So yeah, we'll have to review those. Insidious Fear the Dark is on my list as well.
Nice.
So he's one of the writers for Halloween Kills?
The other guy, Scott Teems.
Scott Teems. Yeah,
okay.
I saw him before because he's also one of the writers of the new Exorcist movie too. So
yeah.
Well, and that's the first writer that comes up.
Yeah.
Right? Scott Teems is.
Yeah.
So that doesn't make me very excited.
Yeah. We'll see.
I mean, Halloween Kills had a couple of writers, so maybe he was one of the good ones. Who knows?
I don't know that there was a good one.
Maybe he was the one that didn't have
like
the
one
idea
line
for Evil Dies Tonight.
Yeah,
he wrote he wrote the one that they rewrote.
Yeah.
All right, so the next one that I'm going to mention is I'm not excited about this. I did write it down because it is a bigger name, but The Nun 2.
Oh, I didn't put it on my list.
I didn't even bother.
Nope.
Yeah, I mean, I haven't even seen the first one, but
yeah,
I wrote it down just because it's a big name. I figured we should mention it. It's not on my list. It's just on my phone.
Oh, okay. It's just on my phone.
Somewhere on my phone.
I didn't even bother typing it out.
Yeah,
it's
it just
there.
popped up out of nowhere. So yes, there is a sequel to The Nun coming out in 2023.
To be fair, if we're talking about the whole Conjuring universe, Annabelle Creation, which was the prequel to Annabelle, was far superior to Annabelle. So I'm really hoping that we get the same thing with The Nun too.
Yeah.
So I mean, I doubt it because that doesn't usually happen very often. But yeah, who knows? Maybe it will be decent.
Yeah.
There are a lot of like exorcism movies coming out in 2023. That's like the theme of a lot of the movies.
Like possession or like
Yeah.
hauntings and stuff. Yeah. Yeah, we've already mentioned The Exorcist. You got Insidious, The Nun. I mean, I guess that's it for now.
well, that's what we've mentioned for now. But
Yeah.
there's other ones. I don't know if you guys are going to mention them. I'm not.
Oh, okay.
But
all right. Well, what are you going to mention? You're up.
It's your turn.
oh, actually, I'm taking this one. Well, I guess I could mention this one. Which I just said I'm not, but I'm kind of curious about it because I just like was reading about it and was like interested. True Haunting.
Okay.
It says the terrifying story of the first televised exorcism on NBC in 1971. The NBC News segment was a success. The exorcism was not. Oh. Instead, it made things worse for the Becker family who lived there. Much worse.
January 6th, 2023.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Wow.
January 6th.
It reminds me. Yeah.
Same day as Megan.
Yeah.
That's
so
like
we'll
the
have
insurrection
a double viewing
day. Watch out.
Oh. Yeah.
No, what? So this reminds me of a movie that we had watched.
Vecna from Stranger Things is in it. Nice.
Oh, cool.
But it reminds me of a movie we had watched that was like about this guy who was doing like fake exorcisms.
Yeah, he was like streaming
The Last Exorcism.
No. He wasn't.
Exorcism.
The Cleansing Hour. He was like he had a online show basically.
Oh, okay.
And he was doing that, but then this one was real. With his friend. Yeah. He was doing it like with his friend.
Yeah, so it's not the one where he was like, I don't know. Okay. So it's the one where he was like a pastor.
Yeah.
And
Last Exorcism.
Are you talking about the one we just watched not that long ago, or like a couple years ago?
No, the one we just watched not that long ago.
Yeah, it was the Last Exorcism.
Okay, yeah, the one a couple years ago. It wasn't that one. That one was cool, but this reminds me of the one the Last Exorcism. Yeah,
okay,
that Joel's saying, right?
Yeah.
He was a pastor.
Yeah. It makes me think of that, and I really liked that movie. Mm-hmm. So I'm curious. So I'm going to put that on there.
All right.
True Haunting. So that's one of the other exorcism movies.
I didn't know this one existed. Nice.
Bam.
A couple people are recognizing this.
Cool.
Yeah.
All right, Joel. What is next?
All right. So I'm going to go with... I only have a couple left on my list. A few. Let's go with Maxine.
Oh,
is that
I forgot
coming out
about Maxine
next year?
Yeah, that's coming out in 2023.
Oh man. Okay, I gotta add to my list.
Okay. I didn't know that they had a.
It's in production right now.
A time or year for that.
But yeah, I'm pretty sure it's supposed to come out next year.
Okay. That's awesome.
Yeah. It's in production, so they're working on it right now. It doesn't take that long to make a movie. So
yeah, and with the success on X and Pearl, you gotta try to knock that out.
Yeah, you gotta get it out quick. Yeah. Yeah.
They're not gonna delay that one, so
no. I'm not sure what to expect with it. X and Pearl were two completely different movies from each other.
Yeah.
So this is going to take place in the 80s. We're getting another 80s theme movie here, which I feel like has kind of been overplayed at this point, but I'll I'll allow it. I'll go with it.
I'll allow it.
I'll allow it.
Well, what I'm interested about this one is we don't have Pearl in it. So
No, yeah,
it's about Maxine.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
like it's gonna be different, you know. Is
Yeah,
because
Maxine
it's
gonna
gonna
go
be
crazy, or
well. That's the thing is it's
Yeah.
gonna be from what happened to her
yeah,
after
Mhm.
experiencing what she did on the farm.
Right.
You know, like
Yeah.
what she experienced on the farm had to have done something to her.
yeah,
Yeah.
And what she was there at the farm for,
yeah.
she wanted to make it big, just
Right.
like
Mhm.
Just like Pearl.
Yeah. She
Yeah.
had that X factor, as they mentioned
Yep.
several times in that movie.
Yep.
So, and she kills Pearl. She runs her over, so maybe she gets a taste for blood and just
Yeah,
Yeah, which is what
Once
happened
it
to Pearl.
yeah.
yeah.
Okay.
So, I am looking forward to it. So, I mean, his movies so far, well, not all of them. I haven't seen. I think I've only seen really X and Pearl from what he's done. But I really liked both of them for very different reasons. So, I'm hoping he's going to be 3 for 3 with his little trilogy.
Yeah.
And he continues on with this world that he's got. I want a sequel to Pearl.
Yeah.
I really want to see them just go on a murderous rampage, husband and wife. Maybe in like the what movie took place in like the 30s or something? Maybe the 40s.
1918
Oh wait, that's right. So
during
maybe
the
we can
Spanish
go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. They had to fit in
Mask
that COVID
up.
thing somewhere. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Cool. Yeah. I didn't even think of that one. So that's awesome.
yeah.
All right. So the next one I will mention is, let's see, Salem's Lot.
That's on my list. And that was actually the next movie I was going to mention.
Yeah, it's a Stephen King story. There was a TV movie or like miniseries or something.
It was like a mini series. I think
Yeah.
it was basically what they did with it back in the 90s.
Yeah.
It was like a 2-part mini series.
Yeah. So there hasn't been a feature film for this one. I think it's a vampire film.
Yeah.
A vampire story.
That's why I didn't put it in mine.
It's Stephen King though. You can't go wrong with
Yeah.
Stephen King.
Yeah, so I mean that's why I'm even mentioning it. It's it's Stephen King. I've heard of the story. It's it's a name I recognize.
Yeah.
So we'll see. It's not on my list. It's just on my phone.
Okay.
Oh, okay. It's on my list. So it's I'm not sure where, but it's somewhere on my list.
Okay. All right. What do you got next, Katrina?
Okay. So, we already said this one. The next one I'll mention is Snowfall.
Ah, yes.
This makes me think of The Lodge.
Yeah, that's what I thought when I looked it up.
Yeah. So I'm really excited about that because The Lodge was just, I loved the feel of that movie.
Yeah.
And so even just looking at the poster for this film, I'm like, oh yeah, this is going to be another movie like that. So I'm looking forward to that.
Yeah, it's Snow Falls. Is that what you said?
Oh, I said Snowfall.
Yeah, Snow
But yeah,
Falls.
I wrote down Snowfalls.
It looks like a movie about some 20-somethings going and partying at a cabin, and then the power goes out and they're snowed in.
Well, and there's little food.
Yeah.
It says that with no power and little food, disorientation slowly claims their sanity.
Yeah.
As each of them succumb to a fear that snow itself may be contaminated. That the snow itself may be contaminated or somehow evil. So I'm really excited about that plot.
It's got some cabin fever in there too.
Yeah. So
it's like being isolated. I feel like and everything.
I feel like it's gonna be kind of like this psychological kind of horror, and I love that.
There is a trailer for that. which I watched yesterday. It does look pretty good.
Don't show me.
So
nice. I gotta check that out.
I did put it on my phone.
You only put it on your phone, not on the list.
No.
He's got like 30,
how many
30
are
titles
on
his
the
phone.
actual list?
I only have 10 on my actual list.
Oh, okay. So others are honorables.
Others are just on my phone.
Okay. Well, I have 15
It's coming
on my
soon.
list.
January 17th is Snowfalls.
Yes, I know. I have 15 on my list, so maybe 5 of those would be honorable.
Okay.
Yeah, I have about 15. I think I had to add one, or well, maybe not. I think I have 15 on my list. So I have 2 left.
Okay.
On mine, and I know you have the same 2 on yours. I just don't know how many more you have that we haven't done yet.
Yeah, I do have 4 more for me.
Oh wow!
4 more.
Yeah,
I only have 2, and
but
I know
only
that
a
we
couple
all
of
have
them
the same.
are on my list.
You have a lot.
My list
off
is
your
so
list.
secretive.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you have a lot off your list.
I'm looking. I'm like, I think I've got only 2
It's
left.
because you guys have been
about
naming
everything.
most of the ones on my list.
Yeah.
And I've been naming things that are not on my list. Except for the Exorcist.
He's been
I
going
did say
off
that
list.
one. Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So I'm gonna do. This one is definitely on my list. I think these last 2 are definitely on my list.
Oh yeah.
Scream 6.
Yep.
Oh yeah. That is
Ghostface Takes
on my
Manhattan.
list. Yeah. I keep seeing
We're
this
going
poster. New York, new rules.
Oh yeah, I saw that. Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah.
I
Super
am.
excited.
Yes, this is definitely up there. Probably in. I probably will say the top 3, but I don't know yet. But yeah, every time you want to, do a Scream movie, I'm always going to be excited for it. I'm a little bit nervous about the time between both Scream 5 and 6. But they managed to do that with Scream 1 and 2 also. So, and they were both good movies.
Yeah.
So they were only like a year apart from each other. And I like Radio Silence. I think the movies that I've seen of theirs. I love it. I had hope with Scream 5 after hearing about they're gonna be a part of it based off of Ready or Not, which I feel like if you're gonna do a Scream movie and it's not gonna be Wes Craven, I feel like they're the best ones to do it based off of Ready or Not, because I feel like it's kind of like the same type of horror comedy type thing. So
yeah.
I'm a little bummed that Neve Campbell isn't going to be in it. I'm still holding out that she's going to have a little post-credit scene at the end of this one to set up for Scream 7. But because they had a trilogy in mind when they did Scream 5, so
yeah,
I'm still hoping for that. So we'll see what happens with that. But I won't be disappointed if we don't get that, which I don't think we will. I'm just really looking forward to this one. So, and this one I think comes out in March, so we're only 3 months away from this one, and we still haven't even gotten one trailer yet. So
yeah, I think by the time this is posted, the trailer will have come out.
Oh yeah,
yeah. So, but what I'm curious about and a little worried about is, you had mentioned the year apart, them kind of having to do this quickly. With 1 and 2, like I feel like it was such a fresh thing. Number 2, you had the obvious next step of sequels, right? So they were playing off of that, like, as far as the theme. So what are they going to do with a 6th film now in a series? Like, what's the meta stuff going to be like,
Maybe, yeah. I feel like they did Scream 5 the way that they did, because it's the first time we've gotten a Scream movie without Wes Craven, and they were just putting that one out for the people, for the Scream fans to make us believe that they can make a Scream movie, which they can. I think they're going to take a different direction with Scream 6 and 7.
Okay.
I don't think it's going to be that. Obviously, you still have the Randy's niece and nephews as like the meta part of the movie, but I don't necessarily think that they're going to give us one of their like meta twists or whatever that they've done the last 5 times. They could set this one up for Scream 7. So it's just like a 2-part thing that they're, it's just, I would be completely fine with them just taking this in a different direction than Screams 1 through 5 have been.
It's gonna be in New York, different place.
Yeah, different place altogether. Yeah. So we haven't had a New York setting yet. So
it's all been Woodsboro, right?
Yeah.
Well, no, the
college
was on a college.
Yeah. But they came back to Woodsboro, didn't they?
No,
it
was all
not in that one. No.
Okay. Yeah. That reminds me. That was the other character stuff I didn't like was Randy's.
You didn't
niece and nephew.
Good casting again.
Oh my gosh, no! And I couldn't stand them. They were so obnoxious for me. Okay. And Randy's such an iconic character that then it's like that's who you give as his niece and nephew. Like, no, give me a break.
All right. Well, so I can see them being like the meta stuff, like,
they definitely were.
Little like, comments here and there about horror.
Yeah.
And just it being like a whodunit mystery, who's the killer, and the motivation maybe not. Yeah, maybe the twist doesn't have to be.
Maybe the twist is that Stu is the killer and he doesn't die in this movie.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Maybe because they had a trilogy in mind. We know from they've mentioned for years that Stu is not dead. Like they haven't mentioned the movies, but like Wes Craven's mentioned it. The writer Kevin Williamson, I think is his name, has mentioned it. Like Scream 3 was supposed to be completely different than what we got. And he was supposed to be, Stu was supposed to be in prison in that one as like the head of like a cult, like a Ghostface type cult. And then Columbine happened and they changed everything, which I don't know what the relation there was, but because one doesn't really have anything to do with the other. But that's what I heard, that like they changed everything after Columbine happened. And so he was supposed to still be alive in 3. So I'm hoping we get Stu in this movie. At least maybe like towards the end of the movie to lead into their final movie in the franchise. Which if you do it that way, you have to end it like forever. You can't reboot Scream because you've gone from 1 to 7 with like, Sydney and Stu. Like you just can't redo that. So if that is where they go with this. So
Kirby is in it too.
Yeah. She's coming back.
Maybe she's the killer.
I hope she's not, and I hope she doesn't die in the first scene.
Yeah.
Because that would be really lame to like bring her back to like make this big deal about her coming back and then just killing her off in the first scene. Yeah. It's like, you don't do that.
Well, once we have seen the trailer, and we'll have to do like a predictions episode like we did for Halloween Ends. Just talk about what we think's going to happen and what we want to happen. So
I'm down for that. For sure.
Cool. All right. So the next one that I'll mention is The Boogeyman.
I thought you would have that.
It's a Stephen King story.
Stephen King, yeah. That's not on my list.
This is not on my list.
Yeah.
It's on my phone.
It's not on my list, but I thought about putting it on my phone.
It's not even on my phone.
It's only on my phone because it's Stephen King.
Yeah.
We'll see. I don't know. I don't really know anything about it. So
Yeah.
there's a movie called The Boogeyman coming out this in 2023. It's
Yeah.
a Stephen King story. Was The Boogeyman like, from the 2000s? Was that based on the Stephen King story?
I don't think that was Stephen King. I think I don't know what his version of Boogeyman is. I didn't even know he had one until recently when this movie was going to come out.
Yeah, same here.
So
I think it's a short story. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, because I looked up the original or 2005 version, and it's not based on his story or anything like that. So.
Okay.
These kind of movies do freak me out. Like Freddy and even Candyman, like the thought of if you think about it, then it's gonna get you kind of thing. Yeah. It freaks me out. So I don't know. I'm like, that's why I thought, should I put it down? And I'm like, I don't even want to think about it. Like, I don't even want to think about thinking about it. So I'm like, no, I'm not going to put it on there. But I figured you'd have it. So I was like, I'll just talk about it when you bring it up.
Yeah. Now that you mention all that, I might put it on my list. Really think about it.
Really scare me.
Okay. Do you have any more?
I have one more.
Okay.
So I put it on there because when I was reading the description, it reminded me of a book that I just bought that I'm really excited to read. I didn't just buy it. I bought it at the state fair by a local local author. Uh-huh. And so I was like, could this be about that? And then when I was looking it up to see if it was about it, it wasn't, but it's like a found footage thing. Oh. And like it's supposed to represent like found footage like Blair Witch Project. So I'm like, okay, I want to see this. So it's called Shelby Oaks.
Shelby Oaks.
That is that's the one I was telling you about, Danny. That's directed by that YouTuber.
Oh yeah,
he does like
Stuckman?
movie. Yeah, Chris Stuckman. He does movie reviews and stuff. And I was like, we got to get him on an episode sometime,
right?
For when this movie comes out. But it's an actual like feature length, at least an hour and a half movie.
Does it have a release date?
Made by a YouTuber. So
hoping to come out July 23rd, but it says like anticipated to, what did it say? Hold on. I started looking up
it's expected July 2023.
Expected. Oh, okay. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice. So we should definitely see it this year then sometime.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah. He was the director and the writer for it, or one of.
It says post-production.
Okay.
Yeah, so they're done with it now. It's just
July 2023.
Awesome.
Yeah, so I'm excited about that. The description is a woman's desperate search for her long-lost sister falls into obsession upon realizing that the imaginary demon from their childhood may have been real.
Oh, I
feels
did
like
read
two
about
different
this.
stories going on there, but
yeah. So this book that I got is about like this woman searching for her long lost twin sister, and then there's like this conflict of not really a demon or anything, but these things haunting her in her head about her sister as she's searching for her that really
he must
changes.
have read this book.
Huh?
I wonder if he read this book.
Yeah, I don't know, but it's like it's cool because it's an author that is a local Sacramento author.
Yeah.
Oh wow, okay.
So I got to talk to her and hear her inspiration for the book, and so,
right.
Nice.
So then I was all excited when I read the description, and then I thought, no, that's not it. So, yeah.
All right. Well,
Nice.
Joel, I know what you're going to mention next.
Yeah, you do.
Let me throw one in there before
Okay.
we talk about this next one.
Okay.
I don't know if it's going to come out this year. I know it's going to potentially come out this year. Never Hike Alone 2.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
I know
That's
that
right.
there's been the crowdfunding campaign. I believe they're supposed to start production in the spring. So
Okay.
it depends on how quickly they can get it done. I know when we talked to Vincent, he was wanting to have it done for, I think, last Halloween. So
Yeah.
but then they had to like put it on hold. So I'm hoping we'll see something this Halloween, maybe. For that one, it'll be a YouTube movie. It's not gonna, they can't put it in theaters or anything. But
he did really well on the last two of those though. So, I'm hoping it does come out this year.
Oh, and then we have the Crystal Lake TV series.
The Peacock series coming out.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's been I think it was 2009 when the last Friday the 13th movie came out. And you're able to do like you're doing a prequel to it, like about the mom and Jason when he was a kid. Like I don't know.
Yeah, that's weird.
It seems a little weird to
no one wants to see Jason as a kid. Like nobody cares.
No, I know.
About
nobody
that.
No. Yeah, exactly. Nobody even liked.
They're just trying to get people. Go ahead.
People liked it, I guess, but like it's definitely the first Friday the 13th was not anyone's favorite of the franchise because Jason wasn't in it. So it's like you're doing a series about someone really nobody cares about, and then you're having Jason as a kid. Like, all right.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know who this is gonna really be for.
I wonder if they're just trying to get people to actually like see it as a more serious, like real movie. Yeah. Like the Jason movies are just so dumb.
They're ridiculous,
but they have nothing to them.
Yeah, you could be right. They might be trying to make the Friday the 13th like for a new generation be more of a serious story, because it is a serious story. You know, this kid was bullied and drowned at the camp and everything. Yeah. So, that might be what they're trying to do. But as far as like Friday the 13th fans, that's not what they care about.
No, it's not. No.
You're not a fan
they
of
want
Friday
more Jason.
the 13th if you care about a storyline.
Yeah, they want the hockey mask. They want the big guy. They want the crazy, ridiculous kills. Like, So, anyways, that is supposed to come out this year. So, wanted to mention that as well. All right, let's get to the big one.
Yeah, what is this big one?
Oh man. So this
probably
one
going to be on your list once he says it.
I don't think
it probably will be. Well, I don't know.
No, I don't think it will be.
Yeah, no, it's not. It's definitely. She's definitely going to have to be a part of the episodes that we do for this movie, so she has to watch them.
Yeah.
Oh, it's this.
It is a franchise.
Yeah. Oh my god.
It is Evil Dead Rise.
Yeah.
Oh man.
I put this out of my mind.
Well, we're bringing it right back to your mind. I don't know exactly what this is supposed to be because there's nobody from the remake that they did in this movie.
Yeah.
So I don't know if this is supposed to be another remake or another reboot of the franchise. But whatever. It's an Evil Dead movie and I love it. Already.
Oh man, that first picture that comes up.
Oh, look at when it comes out.
Oh, I know it comes out on my birthday.
Oh my goodness.
That
I know
first
what I'm
picture,
doing for your birthday.
Look at that first picture.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Oh man, Evil Dead is so awesome.
Oh,
I can't wait.
Yeah.
I don't have. I don't know if I have too much of like expectations for this movie.
Yeah.
It's Evil Dead. It's gonna be amazing.
Yeah.
But
you don't need like a story for Evil Dead either.
Not really. No. No, you really don't.
Yeah.
You don't need one. I mean, it's been a very, very basic story all the way through as it is. I really liked the Ash vs. Evil Dead series that we got to. And yeah, everything.
Yeah, we gotta watch that, by the way.
We gotta review that series with the franchise. Yeah. I mean, it's part of it.
Yeah.
3 seasons.
Oh my gosh.
They're only 10 episodes long, so it's not that bad. And I think they're like half-hour episodes too, so you're fine.
You're fine.
I'm like looking at this picture that shows.
They're so silly and goofy. Like the first one is definitely a scary movie, but the rest of them, and I guess the remake is definitely more of a serious.
What was the one that you were watching when I?
That was the TV series.
Oh,
I was watching the first episode, which was awesome.
Yeah, this show is really good. I like it,
but it's so goofy. Bruce Campbell is just a character.
Oh, it was not goofy when I saw it.
Well, you didn't see. Yeah. So let's read the description. A twisted tale of 2 estranged sisters whose reunion is cut short by the rise of flesh-possessing demons, thrusting them into a primal battle for survival as they face the most nightmarish version of family imaginable. Okay.
Oh, man.
So, like, some of their family is going to get possessed, and
yeah. And it's going to be in the city. It's going to, I think rise is supposed to mean high rise. So it's going to be like an apartment, like,
nice.
building type of thing. That. So, yeah, That's
different from the cabin in the woods feel.
It's overplayed. It's been done a million times.
Doesn't he live in like a trailer in the woods?
It's a cabin.
I thought it was.
Oh, you're talking about in the TV series. He lives in like a little
bungalow or whatever.
Yeah, Winnebago.
Winnebago, yeah.
Yeah.
He's not in this movie, unfortunately.
That is so crazy.
I think he's a producer, though. I think he's.
I think he's a producer.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
But, yeah.
Well, that is all of them.
It's gonna be amazing.
Let's put them in order.
Are we putting them in order?
Yeah.
Okay, so are we doing like just 10 and then the other ones are honorables?
Yeah.
Okay. So am I going to just go through my list and then Joel go through his list again? Okay. Yeah. So my honorables are Five Nights at Freddy's. I'm putting Exorcist as an honorable because I do not have high hopes. I'm really disappointed by who is a part of this movie.
Okay.
Unwelcome. Knock at the Cabin. I just put that on my list when Joel was describing it. So I was like, okay, I'll put it on an honorable. And True Haunting are my honorables.
Okay.
So my list is
yes.
Number 10 is Insidious, Fear of the Dark.
All right.
Number 9 is Shelby Oaks.
Nice.
Number 8 is Haunted Mansion.
That's even an honorable. All right.
No way, that's on the list. Number 7 is Renfield.
Okay.
Number 6 is Saw 10.
Okay.
Number 5 is Snow Falls.
Nice.
Number 4 is The Strangers. Number 3 is Maxine. Number 2 is Megan. I've been so excited about that.
That's high up on your list.
And number 1 is Scream 6.
All right.
Nice.
Cool.
At least Scream. I'm actually surprised by that because you did not like Scream
I didn't,
5,
and
so.
I was like, I was questioning if I was going to put a number 1, but Scream is
Jenna
my.
Ortega's in it.
I know.
They're both going to be in it. So
I'm more disappointed in the niece and nephew. Now that I'm like looking at the cast,
gonna be in it too.
I know.
Yeah.
I'm hoping that they die quick. But really, it's like Scream. Scream's always been my favorite horror movie.
Mm-hmm.
Like I love Scream, so I'm excited to see any new one.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
That's how I feel too. And Randy died in 2, so maybe one of the niece's nephew will die in this one.
Yeah, I'm hoping the niece.
This is the second movie that they're in.
Yeah,
she's the most like Randy.
the niece.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
she does a horrible job at it.
Okay.
So she's trying too hard to be like Randy, and
yeah.
I don't know.
Mhm.
It was just okay. You're his niece, so that means you just have all this knowledge.
You just
like
yeah.
he worked at a video store. Like he had a personality.
Yeah.
You know, like a character.
Mhm.
She just pretty
just
much
knows
is
everything.
just that. You know,
Yeah.
like there was nothing there to besides her being related to Randy to make you think that she would be like this.
That's the thing, is we were supposed to
Yeah.
believe her and supposed to relate to her because she was Randy's niece. But the thing is she doesn't even like it's just very unbelievable that she is Randy's niece in the first place.
Yeah. Well,
so it's just annoying.
Okay. All right, Joel, let's hear your list.
All right, so my honorable mentions are going to be, and I don't really want to put this as an honorable mention, but I kind of have to. The Last of Us, Fall of the House of Usher, Cocaine Bear. I just laugh every time I even say that title. It's so ridiculous and just so on the nose. But Winnie the Pooh and Salem's Lot.
All right.
10 is going Winnie the Pooh. Yeah,
it's just funny to hear all these other names and then hear Winnie the Pooh.
Well, I mean, there's Cocaine Bear.
Well, I got
too.
Cocaine Bear and Winnie the Pooh. We got 2 bear-related horror movies coming out next year.
Yeah.
2 ridiculous bear-related horror movies.
Well, when you first said Cocaine Bear, I thought, did you get confused? Like, are you talking about Winnie the
Pooh? Evil Dead, Scream, Saw, Winnie the Pooh. It just doesn't go.
No. The Exorcist, Winnie the Pooh.
Oh my gosh.
Oh man.
Okay, so your official list is
All right, my official list. I am doing Renfield as 10. Sorry, Nicolas Cage. I am excited for it, but I don't know what to expect from it. So, 9 is going to be Insidious 5. Again, the franchise, kind of dipped after 1 and 2. So, I'm hoping it's going to be good. Bring it back, but who knows? 8 is The Strangers. 7 is going to be Knock at the Cabin. Wow, can't talk to him. 6 is going to be. What am I going to do? 6 is going to be Megan. Probably Megan.
Oh wow.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah. I'm excited for it. It's just I kind of lost. I mean, I'm still very much interested, but the whole PG-13 aspect of it is kind of a buzzkill. But
yeah.
5 is going to be. What am I going to put 5? 5 is going to be Maxine.
Okay.
Definitely looking forward to that one. 4 is The Exorcist. 3 is Saw X. 2 is Evil Dead Rise. And 1 is Scream 6.
All right.
Cool.
Yes.
So far, we are matching number ones.
Number ones, yeah.
All right. So the ones that are on my phone are Megan, The Nun 2, Salem's Lot, The Boogeyman.
Oh man.
Snowfalls, Cocaine Bear. Oh, and Fear. I didn't talk about that one.
I had looked
That's
at
right.
that, and I'm like, absolutely not on my list. But...
Yeah, it's on my phone. All right. So then my actual list. We got 10 is Insidious, Fear of the Dark. We got 9, Knock at the Cabin. We got 8, Renfield. 7, The Strangers. 6, Winnie the Pooh. 5,
That's
The Exorcist.
high up on your list.
Oh yeah, I'm surprised it's not higher.
5 is The Exorcist. 4 is Maxine. 3 is Evil Dead Rise. 2 is Saw X. And then 1 is Scream 6.
Nice.
All right.
We're all in
Yeah.
agreement with Scream.
Yeah. So we have high hopes for that one.
Yeah.
I don't
Better
even
not let
know
us
if I
down,
have high
Scream 6.
hopes, but I'm just excited for it.
Yeah. I guess, yeah,
Mhm.
our excitement is at it's the highest
Yeah.
for that movie.
Yeah.
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 The anticipation is so high.
Yes. I can't wait 3 more months.
Where did you have Maxine?
4.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm the most excited for Maxine.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
What'd
I
you have
had
it
it
at?
at
Yeah,
3.
Oh, okay.
3. I think, Maxine was 5 for me, I think.
Yeah. Well, you didn't even have The Exorcist,
No.
so that's
No,
where.
because
Yeah.
I'm not. I do not have high hopes for that one.
Okay.
And The Exorcist is already not a fun movie for me to watch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Okay, so there is a lot of movies there for you guys to think about.
Yes.
And we have our lists, so you can know what we like, and we will be reviewing most of these movies, I
Most of
assume,
them.
throughout the year.
Yeah.
So
Yep.
look out for those.
And let us know what you're most excited for.
Yeah, let us know. Maybe
What's your
we
top
haven't
10?
Yeah, maybe we haven't heard of these. So, and I love like the Shudder movies, and we didn't even mention VHS.
Oh yeah, that's
For
right.
this year.
I guess we're not anticipating much.
Yeah, it's not even on my phone.
I literally looked up a list of movies that are coming out, and that one didn't show up on
Nope,
anything.
I didn't
so.
see it on any
I
list.
don't. Shudder, they put out movies randomly. So, like, I don't think any of these that we mentioned are going to be on Shudder.
No, I don't think so.
So, I always look forward to those movies too. The more independent, like, straight to streaming movies.
Who was it that did the X and Pearl and everything?
Ty
West.
No, but the stream
A24.
A24.
Oh, yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
We haven't heard about them too much either for these movies, other than Maxine. I don't think any of the other
Yeah,
ones.
because I wonder what
Yeah.
else they'll end up doing.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm sure that
I
they'll
don't-
throw out some other ones too.
I like that they picked up like this movie that it's not fast paced. It's not like this instant gratification type world that we live in now.
Yeah, that's what they do.
And
That's their thing.
Yeah.
What's crazy to me is the fact that they had
A24.
Yeah, they already had Pearl like written and everything like that,
Yeah.
and A24 took a chance, was like, yeah, we'll fund it, and like they had no idea how X was gonna do,
Yeah.
and they bought Pearl with it, so it's like I do have to have. I'm not a huge fan of A24. I do like some of their movies, but I do have a little bit of respect for the fact that they did that.
Yeah.
They had like hope in enough, confidence in the writer and director that they funded both movies, and then neither one had already come out or anything like that. So
Yeah. Yeah, I'm sure they'll throw out some movies too that we haven't heard about yet. So yeah, but those are the ones that we know about and that we look forward to. And so that's it. Get ready for 2023.
yes,
Looks
like it's going to be another good year for horror too.
Yeah, it does. It does. Hopefully these are
quite a few
good.
movies there. Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't think I'd be able to come up with a whole list.
Yeah.
And then as I started looking,
Yeah.
man.
Yeah.
All right. Well, that is it. This has been Scare Talk.
Sleep tight.
Don't let Winnie the Pooh bite.